This is our one-off episode for the PlayStation event that happened on the 16th.
Which is this Wednesday, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm Mike.
I'm Ashley.
A couple of nerds that are interested in things like this. Because this is what tells us where to spend our money, basically, when they come out.
And obviously this is the big reveal event of like this year, apart from the Xbox.
Yeah.
And Animal Crossing, of course.
So I think we're just going to go in order of what was announced on the stream. And then I think we'll finish off with the price of the PS5.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, first off, our first look, obviously when it started, was Final Fantasy 16.
I have a long history of the Final Fantasies as a kid.
I didn't really play them.
None at all?
None.
You must have seen some of them.
I have seen some of them, but I haven't played any. People are probably sitting there going, how and why? I'm sorry about that.
No, those. My brother was big into them when he was a kid, which meant I was big into them. You know, it started like Final Fantasy 7, carried on from there. Final Fantasy 10 was a masterpiece as far as I'm concerned. I know a lot of like Final Fantasy fans will prefer 7 or possibly 8. But 10 was just like, as a kid, it was the longest, biggest game I've ever seen before. I was amazed by how long, how much of a game it could fit onto a disc. Yeah, it's just... As for the later ones, I think the last one I played was 13. I've skipped all the others. So, and this one doesn't make me want to go like, oh, I want this one now, to be honest. So I think the fantasy series may have rolled its bike off into the distance for me, I'm afraid. Well, next up we had
Spider-Man, the Miles Morales story.
Which follows the film, doesn't it?
It follows the film, but it also follows a year after the first Spider-Man game.
Which is, the film was Enter the Spider-Universe, I don't know. What was it?
Enter the Spider-Verse.
Enter the Spider-Verse. That was pretty close. I thought I was way off.
Yeah. What did you think of the trailer?
It was astounding if that actually works on the new hardware. Because my concern was the amount of... that was gameplay, supposedly, wasn't it?
Yes.
With the combat. With the amount of in-game mini cutscenes when you do certain hits, so where the camera zooms in and zooms out and does slow motions and everything whilst you're fighting, I see that being incredibly intense to handle. So yeah, the PS5 better be able to handle that smoothly without stuttering, you know what I mean?
But looking at it though, the way it kind of cuts from cutscene to straight off gameplay is impressive.
Yeah, it was. It was a stunning game.
Yeah.
I think, because my stream was in like 360p at times, so I couldn't tell you what the graphics were like, honestly. But yeah,
it did look good.
The gameplay did look very smooth, so I'll give you that. I am excited for that, and it's probably one of the ones at the top at the moment.
Yes.
In the whole show that they gave.
Got one for all our Hogwarts fans. Harry Potter Hogwarts Legacy.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Yes. It's a big... Look at it. It's a big open world, like, RPG. Which looks nice.
I thought that first, but looking at it again, it seems like, with the events and the fights and bosses, I think it might seem a little more... actually be a little bit more scripted. Unfortunately. I could be wrong though.
Could be wrong.
But the idea of an open world
Harry
game
Potter.
in the Harry Potter universe is pretty damn exciting. And yeah, I'm also very excited for that.
Yes. I think that'd be my one to watch.
Yeah. So far it's 2 out of 3.
Yeah.
I'm into.
Next, would you like to take the lead on this one?
Yeah. It is Woods and Mason. No? Is Mason... Yeah, no Mason no more, is it?
I believe Mason's still in it.
Is he?
I believe so.
I thought it ended with him...
I heard his name come up.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Oh, obviously he wasn't paying that much attention, was I?
No, I think he was excited.
I was distracted by the RC Toy Story. So, Black Ops Cold War campaign. They showed us some actual gameplay.
Yes.
Now, on what seemed like quite a boring level, to be honest. Because it's just on the airstrip base and it's on rails.
Yeah, but come on, it did look really like...
Yeah, it's Call of Duty.
It did look really...
They do what they do, and they're obviously good at it, you know?
I mean, I'm excited for it.
Yeah, I'm excited for the game in general anyway. But I understand they couldn't show the best parts straight away, you know?
It was still good though, I mean, come on. Like, looking at it, that shot with the guy on the back of the Jeep shooting the sniper into the guy in the back of the plane while moving, that's impressive. Like,
Yeah,
you couldn't do that first time while you actually played it.
It's
But you give it a good go.
It's cinema stuff, eh?
It looks good.
They're good at it. They are. But I'm excited for that to play in that era, the Cold War era. I'm a bit of a weapon and gun nerd. I'm interested to see what they've gone with. You know, chose to do what things they've over exaggerated and pretended existed back then. You know, and you have RCXD. You know?
Yes.
Is that his name?
RCXD, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, watching that campaign trailer, I was pretty excited for it. I was hyped up, if that's what the cool kids say these days.
Well, we're both getting it, are we?
Yes.
We talked about getting the beta to try together, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Sadly, due to work.
And also, I think, isn't it like a limited number? And I'm pretty sure it's already up anyway. So
Yeah,
I think we missed that chance.
It started on the 19th for the weekend, but sadly, due to our work commitments, we wasn't able to play it.
Yeah.
So if it was good, let us know, and hopefully we'll be more excited.
So yeah, the campaign base game, we will both definitely be getting 100%.
Definitely.
So yeah, 3 out of 4 so far.
3 out of 4. Next, we have
All yours?
Resident Evil Village, the next installment in the Resident Evil games.
Do you remember what number it is?
No.
Does it count the I as another L?
I don't know. Anyway, it's the next installment.
It's number 8.
It's the next installment in the Resident Evil series.
Resident Evil 8, they did it very nicely with the title. It wasn't like... You did sort of know it was a Resident Evil game, but I've obviously gone back to first person again, haven't they?
Yes.
Which is cool. It's not traditional of them anymore, but they seem to like to do things different to keep us on our toes, I suppose. So yeah, I think it'll be sick, it'll be awesome. I don't own Resident Evil 7 at the moment, but I have played it. Not very much of it though.
I haven't really played any of the Resident Evils since.
But 8 seems way more intense, I think.
Yeah.
Like, in terms of the creatures. 7 was a bit more mellow, and you in a house, really,
Yeah.
even a large house. I think 8 might be a bit more open spaced. Hence the term village.
Yes.
The name village. Yeah. Then we had Deathloop, which
Yeah.
is our guys from Bethesda.
I was quite interested in that when that got announced at E3.
Yeah, I remember that as well.
I think the concept is amazing.
Yeah.
I keep saying that, but a lot of things are amazing.
I hope it isn't just playing the same level over and over again.
But obviously, the way you look at it, you do certain things, and if you don't do it right, you have to then reverse time to then do something else right.
Yeah.
But then you've also got somebody who's after you, that's after other people.
Ooh.
So you got to try and reverse time to get it into the correct position.
Is that woman character, is that their version of co-op? Or, well, I suppose versus. Is that going... That doesn't seem like it's going to be AI, does it?
I'm not sure.
Or
Unless
do you choose who to play as?
Unless you play as both characters in a certain point of time.
Maybe.
Because don't forget, you're the guy and you have to kill these other bad guys, but then it might
And then
cut
it might
to
be
her
yeah, and now it's your job to stop him.
to stop him doing the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, could be.
could be.
Could be. I love the art style, the concept. It is a Bethesda game, but, I'm not saying they're I'm not saying it's impossible for them to do good again. So yeah, I'm going to give it a chance.
We'll give it a chance.
So there's not many games we're a bit meh on the minute, is there?
Not
They're all
really.
pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Devil May Cry 5.
Special edition.
Special edition specifically.
Yes.
I only like old Dante. I'm biased. Because I used to play, 1, 2 and 3 when I was younger.
Again, I've never really played them.
They're badass. You're a demon dude. You're a half demon, I think, technically. You've got a big red coat. You've got a big ass sword. You've got 2 guns. One's called Ebony, one's called Ivory. I mean, how cool's that? And you kill some demons, man, and you can ride them like a skateboard sometimes. And you can unlock swords. That's like a guitar, and and instead of like you shredding, and then that damages them, start shredding licks. And you send demons back to hell. I mean, come on, it's over the top, and it's just amazing.
I guess you're excited then, in case they might bring some up back.
If it hits that nostalgic level again, then definitely, yeah, for me. Okay. Some cartoony stuff now.
Ooh. Oddworld.
Yeah.
Soulstorm.
Typical PlayStation. I think they did released. There's a one for PS4. Was it PS3? No, I think they released one for the PS4 quite to the launch, didn't they? And wasn't that one a remake?
Yes.
It was a remake, yeah.
That was a remake.
And this seems to be just a new one.
This is a new standalone game which still follows the Abe story, which is interesting because obviously my parents used to play that.
Me and Jay used to play it as well.
And obviously when that had got announced as a remaster, I was like, well, I've got to play this for myself.
Yeah. Follow me. Okay.
And then obviously I kept getting stuck and it kept irritating me, and I haven't touched it in a while. But I do relate to that guy at the end who was like, where's the sandwiches? Because in a journey like that, you're going to need food. You're going to need food.
Ham. Then we had
Five Nights at Freddy's, a security breach.
the reveal was I wasn't sure what it was going to be, because I haven't played Five Nights at Freddy's, and so I was like, is this Skate 4?
Skateboard.
Is it Titanfall 3?
Oh, Titanfall.
But no, it's Five Nights at Freddy's security breach. I don't know what that means.
I know.
Is this not like the original? How the original was played? Because I know that was like a point and click thing, wasn't it?
It might still be that, but again, I haven't played them. Again, that whole like,
Was it like 3D movement this time?
like horror and jump scares and.
Because there wasn't much gameplay, was it? It was just like a.
It was just like
a trailer.
here's like your world.
Yeah.
And here's some noises.
I don't know. That isn't going to be one I'm going to get straight away. I'm going to wait till what people say about it, I suppose.
Or like run throughs or.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just watch Markiplier, I suppose. Because I'm the king of Five Nights at Freddy's. If he don't like it, then
It's not good.
it's not good.
It's not good. No. Demon Souls.
Indeed. We knew it was happening. Whilst I was watching the stream, I saw all the comments like, it's another Bloodborne and things. I was like, no, they've already announced this. It's the Demon Souls remake, I believe. It's not a new one, it's a remake of the original Demon Souls.
But the big question, are you going to get it?
I'm going to get it and I'm going to get good.
Okay.
Are you going to get it?
I might lend it off you.
I know my brother will definitely have that. Yeah. So I might nick it off him when he's done with it. Are you going to nick it off me?
No, I'll get it off you.
Then we have something we could just skip, to be honest.
Well, we're still going to talk about it because obviously there is a big fan base of it.
Yeah.
But obviously Epic Games revealed their updated graphics for the PS5 for Fortnite.
It's moving over.
It's moving over. It's getting better graphics. Hopefully, like I've never played. I've played it once or twice.
I played it for like just under a month length of time. and I mostly just did the campaign mode on it. I did play Battle Royale some, but it just ain't my thing, man.
No, it's not my thing, but there's a big fan base. Obviously,
yeah, you got to cater for everyone, I suppose.
you got to cater. People like it. You know, people are getting that good. They're winning, you know, esports events with it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a thing.
Yeah. And the Smiths guns, no Toys R Us, is it?
Smiths.
Smiths.
Yeah, they've got. Well, and Nerf have brought out their section of guns. Honestly, though, some of them do look good. The rocket launcher, I think that looks the best out of the guns in there. Like
An RPG Nerf gun.
an RPG Nerf gun. Like, who doesn't want that? Obviously, you know.
Yeah, you just scratch your Fortnite name off the side. That's alright.
Yeah, you know. Add a few custom designs of your own. You know, make it look nice.
We're nearing the end there, weren't we?
Near in the end.
Fortnite was the last game revealed before a
Big announcement.
A big secret one at the end.
But obviously, PS Plus collection, that is coming to PlayStation 5,
Yeah.
which obviously, that has the whole catalogue.
I think it's just the top PS4 games.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Yeah.
I believe there's
the
like
most sold, I suppose.
Yeah,
That's probably
top-
how they're figuring it out.
top games coming to this PS Plus collection, which will be brought over to PS5, I believe, on release.
So what? You'll have your GTA, you'll have your possibly Bloodborne,
Fallout,
Death Stranded.
Uncharted,
Death Stranded, probably.
probably definitely actually.
Probably definitely.
Probably definitely.
Probably definitely.
That's a good answer.
Yeah, Uncharted definitely. Obviously.
Uncharted, I believe a Tomb Raider as well. There was a lot, like at one time, just to try and look at. It was like flashing.
So basically, if whatever games you've played the most on PS4, you'll
Probably
be able to,
definitely.
you will be able to play again on
Yeah.
PS5. So it's fine. Well, the PS Plus collection, which I don't know if that's something else you purchase as well as PS Plus for a year, or it'll be like a bundle. It'll be like a bundle thing, I suppose, or
Maybe.
for like £5 extra on top of your yearly payment.
There might be more news on it closer to the date of an reveal.
Yeah.
Well, it has revealed, but brought out.
Well then, the money,
Yes. The
the
PS5.
rubles.
The disc edition of the PS5 is currently sitting at £449 or $499. Whereas the digital edition, if you're not that bothered about discs or collector's editions, 'cause you need to be interested in collector's editions in my opinion. But if you're looking at digital, that is £359 or $399.
So, I'm going for the PS5 this year,
Yes.
just like I went for the PS4, and just like I went with the PS3. Yeah, I'm quite a Sony child.
But currently, all stores are sold out of pre-orders.
As I explained to you, I've got a thing with buying the first batch because they tend to have problems with them, the first lot.
A few months down the line.
I'm going to let them iron out the details first, and then I'll get them.
Yeah, we'll try that.
So yeah, and it will be the disc version.
Yes,
So it's a lot of
definitely.
it's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money,
It's got to happen.
but I do know I think the games are currently sitting at a higher price now as well. I believe it's like over £60
Oh yeah, makes sense.
for the games. So right now,
So your collector's editions will be like closer to £200 now. You realise that?
probably
don't you?
more than that, because I have paid quite a bit of money for collector's editions in my time. And
This isn't inflation either, because the games aren't a steady rate of inflation. But come on, if they're charging for that much, they've got to be cutting out the transactions and everything, haven't they? At that price,
You
£60 for a game.
you hope so, because can't be doing that. And last but not least,
When we thought it was all over, you came up with the forgot the. It's not an Omega symbol, is it?
It looks like
It might be the Omega symbol.
it might be.
That's a game series uses. He just showed that symbol on the black screen. And I recognised it.
Yes,
And I think you recognised it.
I did.
And it was God of War. And it didn't show anything except Ragnarok fading in. And then we heard a voice line, didn't we?
Yes.
You remember what it said?
I don't remember what it said.
I think it just shouted Ragnarok or something, didn't
It could be, but don't forget there was also symbols around.
Yes, yes. I've never played a God of War game, but this has my interest.
I've seen gameplays and I've watched people play it. I've never played them myself. It does look fun. I think it's one of them that...
No, it sounds really bad.
What?
I thought God of War was an Xbox exclusive for years.
It's mainly PlayStation. Hell, could be both.
I don't think it ever was. I just assumed it was as a movie.
That's why you've never played it.
That's why I've never played
Never
it.
played
I never looked for it because I was like, I can't get it.
Oh,
But I know they're huge games with a massive fan base.
yes.
And I've seen Vikings. I like the name Ragnarok. So, yes, I'm probably
And
going to
it's
get
all
this one.
mixed in one.
Yeah.
So that's fun.
hmm
So I think obviously before we touch that, I think it might be best if we play through some of the game.
Yeah.
To get us kind of into it.
I bet there'll be like a collection of it now.
Oh, probably, yeah. Either on the store or you
yeah,
can
maybe,
look online.
Online store, yeah.
Yeah.
Digital download. So, you're going disc or you're going digital?
Disc.
Because I'm probably going to be buying it for you. So.
Hey, we offered each other when, we saw the announcement of the PlayStation 5 that we'd buy each other one.
I'm just thinking of all the other things I could buy for nearly 500 quid.
We could, but it's a PlayStation. And we like games.
Yeah. I've got to keep up to date.
Gotta keep up to date.
Still though, I'm just thinking of like all the games I could buy for PS3 right now for absolutely nothing. Things that I've never touched before. Have you ever thought about that?
I have.
When a new generation comes out, that's when you go for the generation before,
Yeah. Still.
Yeah.
It's PS5.
You just don't want to miss out, do you?
Just don't want to miss out.
Because you'll hear something announced and you'll be like, I can't play it
I
yet.
can't play it, I need a PS5.
Like Titanfall 3 will be announced and you'll be like,
Oh.
PlayStation, no.
Please. But I do know that the PlayStation is actually sitting at just over 800 gig storage.
Hmm.
And that's the first spec of it.
Which version's that, sorry?
That's the disc.
Okay.
That-
What am I running at? I think it's only about 500.
I think mine's... I can't remember what mine is. It's either
But don't forget, this is next gen, so games are going to be even bigger.
Yes.
So you're still probably going to need another terabyte hard drive,
Yes.
external. Yeah.
So when you look into
Which
a PS5,
I hope.
look into a hard drive.
Yeah.
Type thing.
Well, I hope they they accept it. I haven't even seen anything like that yet.
No. But I do know that.
But they'll obviously have USB ports, will they? So.
Oh, definitely.
But I just don't know if the system will accept it. It must do.
It must do. We'll have.
But there'll obviously be 2 years from now that there'll be the bigger hard drive version, these slim version. We are stupid. We know what they're doing. Same thing, different year.
But still, overall, what was your conclusion to the PlayStation 5 event?
I like the games revealed. I'm surprised there wasn't. There's some big stuff in there, but I was expecting something like. I was expecting the unexpected.
Yeah.
I was expecting to see something that would go woo,
Whoa.
like something a brand new IP or something that you thought was dead for a long time. Because it's the new generation of console. I was expecting something to blow me out of the water, like Skyfall.
Still waiting on Skyfall.
It's a running joke. Yeah.
I I still think it all looks good. There's some things in there that really did interest me, and I think it'll be good. I'm excited to get it. I'm excited to play games. I'm always excited to play games.
I obviously wish it was cheaper.
But now I've probably got to think about a new TV to go with, you know, the new graphics. So, it'll be good.
We had an argument though where it didn't really matter because you capped anyway.
Well, yeah, it did, but don't forget, you know, you need a new console, you need a new TV to go with the new graphics to see the difference.
Alright, so £700.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
But overall, it's going to be a good time.
PS5 is happening.
PS5 is happening.
We'll talk about Xbox another time. Take it easy, Peaches. Bye bye.